A video clip is watched as the movie starts, in which a lady is standing along with 3 kids including 2 boys and 1 girl. Now the exact story of the movie starts from here. A man named Aji is seen. He had a wife, and their baby was about to be born. Due to the vacations, they and their friends plan that they will move to Australia to pass them. They depart in a car together, packing the luggage, because they had to go to airport. Now it is seen as they are driving to airport. Suddenly, a mysterious girl appears before them. Aji's friend gets off the car and asks her, "What has occurred with you?" She says, "I am lonesome and unprotected. I am not getting help to go to my house. Can you drop me? My house will be on the way to the airport." They think it is good to help this lonesome girl at this time, so they lift her thinking they will drop her on the way. Now it is seen that they eventually reach at her house location. That place was abandoned where her house was situated, so that mysterious girl appeals them. "You all have helped me a lot. You may come in my house. I will introduce you with my mother." They were not willing to come, but they have to come on her insistence. They enter the house. At last, the mother of that mysterious girl appears there. She begins to converse with all. But it was Aji's wife whom she was noticing too much. Then she says to all of them, "You may gossip and enjoy here. I may return after preparing dinner for all of you." Then a female friend says to them, "I go outside for smoking in this time." As she steps outside to smoke, she notices a man. It was appearing as he is moving while pulling someone. She is still seeing it, then that man catches her sight, and he begins to stare at her. That girl is scared due to this action. Ignoring that man, she comes inside. Afterwards, she begins to have a look at the whole house along with her friend, where that mysterious girl and her family's photos are stuck. The mother of that mysterious girl is Dara, who is the leading character of this movie. They all are casting the glance over the photos. Then Dara's elder son approaches there. He asks Aji's female friend, "Why did you come inside after being afraid?" After this, he starts his further conversation with her. Then it is seen that Dara brings tea for them. Then they all begin to dine at the dining table. Then Aji and his wife move to the room for taking rest, and others also. At the first sight, all had begun to knock out. It was seeming as Dara has drugged the dinner. A poor boy loses her consciousness at the dining table. That mysterious girl has stood beside him when he regained his senses. He asks him, "Where are my rest of the friends?" That girl tells, "They are taking rest. You should also take rest as being tired." But that boy observes that mysterious girl's behavior is changing awkwardly, and he also suspects, thinking how their friends may go for rest, leaving him. Then that mysterious girl steps towards him, but he pushes her back, so that mysterious girl scars his arm with her knife. That boy starts to run in fear from her, and he heads towards her, picking the same knife. He says, "What is the issue with you?" Then that mysterious girl again attempts to attack him. Meantime, that mysterious girl's brother reaches there. Hearing the noise of them, Aji and his wife also approach their dot, but that boy, the son of Dara, does not value them, and he fractures their friend's arm before them. After this, he moves to Aji. That brutal man breaks his leg. Aji insists his wife, "Hide yourself in the room," so she immediately locks the room door, going inside. At the same time, Dara's son also appears there. He begins to hit the knife on the door, supposing something. There is a hand of Aji's wife on the opposite side of door. Knife is stabbed into her hand, which starts bleeding. Being scared, she begins to scream. Aji was still outside. Then it is seen that the remaining friends, as 2 male friends and 1 female, they are imprisoned in the cellar, bringing them there. Their hands were tied up. Then female friend among them drags herself towards the door with a great difficulty. There is hole in the door through which she was able to look outside. She notices that Dara's elder son is making the video of their another friend. He had not made him unconscious. He cuts his head, lifting a chainsaw. At first sight, he dismembers his whole body. Then he packed him in a plastic bag. Then he is moving to the cellar to them with that plastic bag. Instantly, head of that boy springs out the plastic bag, and they start shouting again, because they were witnessing their death in front of their eyes. That female friend gets anxious, and Dara's elder son brings her outside along with him. Now he lays her down on the surface of the table, tying her dot. That man torments her. Then he returns to the cellar again to torment both boys. Meanwhile, that girl unties her hand. She injures Dara's elder son. When he comes back to her again, she stabs a knife into his stomach, grabbing from him. Being wounded, he falls down. Then she comes to the cellar to release her friends, untying herself. Now Dara is shown upstairs. She has bound Aji and 1 more of his friends. She wounds Aji, pricking her large hairpin, and his wife is getting worried, who is still locked in room, and she is depressed. Then she realizes as some people are outside. She peeps through the window. She tries to call them, but they had come to buy the human flesh. Ignoring her, they leave from there. They had bought that human flesh from Dara's daughter, a mysterious girl. Now it was clearing that it was their job. They used to sell the human flesh. At the same time, it is seen that Aji's wife condition starts upsetting, and she begets a baby after a while. She was suffering from pain because Dars had drugged her drink. Hearing the crying of his baby, Aji cannot control himself. He tries to move ahead, but he falls down along with the chair. And Dara was not caring at all, as that female friend had released her remaining friends from the cellar. Now they were thinking to escape from the cellar. Finding the exit, they move outside from there. Then Dara asks both kids as that mysterious girl and his brother approach there. They check that 3 of them are not here. While discovering, they know that they have run away. They lose their temper. These kids were actually appearing insane. Those friends are searching for their car, but their car was not there, so they decide and say, "We may move into the forest," escaping from them. Before taking any action, that mysterious girl comes there. She has an arrow-ranged weapon. She begins to shoot arrow, and one of the male friend's ear is injured. His ear is wounded. Then Dara comes there, and she starts shooting arrow, snatching from her daughter. That arrow targets Aji's female friends who falls down as being unconscious. Her 2 male friends were proceeding. They did not know that their female friend has left behind. Knowing it, one of the friends turned to take her with him, but he had committed a mistake of doing so. Because Dara's son had also reached there at that time. He stabs a knife into his back which causes the great loss of his blood. Moreover, he also breaks his neck. Now that female friend begins to run from there, and Dara's son also begins to pursue her. Now the survived male friend comes before Dara's son. Now Dara's son also starts to attack him, but he runs away. He reaches the road. It seems as he has come before a vehicle, and he may be crushed by it. Anyhow, the scene takes a turn. Coming out of the room, Aji's wife embraces her husband, because he is lying wounded. Seizing the opportunity, Dara snatches Aji's baby. She says to both, "I have taken this baby now. You may leave this baby in my possession if you want to go. Rescuing yourselves. Forget it. You may not be survived if you attempted to grab baby. It is good chance for you to think. I can allot a little time to you." But how could Aji wife let her baby leave? She begins to pursue her so she may take her baby back. She did not yearn to survive without that baby. Aji also starts calling after her, but she does not respond. So he himself begins to follow her. Aji steps into a room, chasing them. There are many bones, lying on the floor. Picking it, he knows these bones are of the little babies. Dara was responsible for all. Then it is seen that Aji's wife's neck is stabbed with the same large hairpin of Dara, and she is nearly to die. Stepping towards Aji, she loses her life. Aji becomes aggressive seeing it. He advances Dara to kill her. He begins to hit her violently. Dara had already placed aside the infant. Meanwhile, Aji's female friend also appears there, but Dara's elder son takes her away from the backside, masking her. On the other side, Dara was strangling Aji during the fight, holding sway over him. Meanwhile, some police officers show up at their home. They says, "A man comes before our car, so we find your house nearest one. So we are here to leave him to you so he may be taken care." In fact, that man was not anyone else but the friend of Aji. It was just seen that he had come before Accra, but it remained unrevealed what happened to him. Actually, it was the patrol police car, so police officers brought him here. Now Dara and her daughter say, "He is our worker," and they tell about others as he is our driver, guest and so on. Police officers take them suspected, so they say, "We want to check your house." But they get nothing against them discovering the house. After this, they move, leaving that man there. But a police officer notices that there is video recorder. Playing it, the same video clip appears, watched at the start of the movie. The woman shown with 3 kids was Dara, not other one. And these 3 kids are her same kids, including mysterious daughter and 2 sons. He is noticing that Dara is training her kids to victimize the human beings. Actually, it was the family of the cannibals. They want to survive and be young, eating the human flesh. Contrarily, it is shown that Aji's female friend is being beaten upstairs by Dara's elder son, and he is slashing her arm. Then he tries to seduce her, but that female friend targets his eye with a wood, lying aside. Suffering ache, he screams. Police also hear this sound. One of the police officers move upstairs, but Dara's elder son puts him into death while slaughtering. But police officers are brave enough, so he fires his gun on him before dying. Now Dara's younger son switches off the light of whole house, taking the advantage of it. Dara's daughter ends a police officer, and Dara's another son also injures a police officer. Then he ends him, slaughtering. The chief police officer is too scared. He begins to run away. One of the police officers fires his gun on Dara's younger brother, but he does not get any harm. Further, Dara's younger brother injures him, firing his gun. Then Dara's daughter ends that police officer, but that chief police officer injures Dara's daughter while shooting. Dara is gone made in fury, witnessing it. Taking a knife, she throws it on his shoulder. The chief of police firing his gun on her, but she is getting no harm. Police officer had fallen down because of her attack. Taking the advantage of it, she lifts a pointed thing and hits him for many times, so that police officer has died. Then she comes to her daughter, Her daughter is feeling much pain, and she cannot tolerate it, so she herself breaks her neck and she dies. She does so that her daughter may not suffer more pain. Then it is seen that Aji's female friend reaches that top floor where Aji is present. He is seated in sorrow, holding his infant. He says to his friend, "Hold my infant," and he immediately starts damaging all things in the room in aggression as walls and other things. Hearing this sound, Dara's son approaches there. Coming there, he beats Aji's female friend. Then he forces him to lie down on the table. He is about to behead Aji, then his surviving friend comes there. Stopping him, he pours a liquid on him. He also knifes him along with it, but Dara's son remains safe. He also captures that Aji's friend. He is nearly to slaughter him, then Aji's female friend throws a lighter on him. As a result, his whole body is set on fire. It means Dara's son had enveloped in fire now because of that liquid. His whole body was burnt into fire. Getting benefit of the situation, Aji's female friend leaves, taking them. They have also infant. But Dara's that son also begins to pursue them, but they behead him while fighting. Then it is shown that Dara has beheaded Aji's male friend. Now she was proceeding to kill them. Dara is holding a chainsaw. Due to this, Aji's female friend is wounded. Then Aji also tries to rescue his friend, reaching there. At the same time, Dara cuts her arm. Using chainsaw, he pushes his gun towards his female friend which was lying aside. Then she begins to fire on Dara continuously. In the beginning, he does not receive any wound. Then she slashes her for many times. Using chainsaw, she begins to slaughter her with the necklace around her neck. It means she beats him for many times. As a result, Dara dies. Then that girl moves to Aji who is about to die. He requests his female friend, "Take care of my infant son." Being grieved, she breaks the lock of the door, lifting a chainsaw. Afterwards, she gets in the car, coming outside, but it is shown that Dara is still alive. She reaches her car. Now that Aji's female friend instantly drives the car speedily, so Dara falls away due to this. And the car door is also damaged. Aji's friend feels again that Dara surely dies at this time. Because she had gone weaker, she pampers Aji's infant, and she moves the car into another direction. She leaves from there, but it is also shown that Dara's hand was still stirring. It means that she had still life, and she might resurrect again. But the movie completes on this scene.